When people want to improve their lives, they usually attempt a sudden, dramatic overhaul. They commit to an hour at the gym every day or force a strict new schedule. But these efforts often collapse within weeks. In Japan, the approach to progress focuses on harmony and improvements so small they are practically invisible. Over the next 6 minutes, we are going to build a personalized, actionable, tiny habit blueprint together. Grab a piece of paper and a pen. Clear away your phone and digital distractions. Now divide the page into 5 distinct sections. Writing these steps down makes your intentions visible. It transforms these concepts from abstract thoughts into a physical reference you can use to guide your daily choices. Step 1 focuses on Kaizen. This is the practice of continuous improvement, achieved through actions so small they remove the psychological friction of starting. In section 1 of your paper, write down a major goal. Now, aggressively reduce it until it takes less than 2 minutes to execute. If your goal is fitness, your daily action is 1 single push-up. If you look at the task you drafted and feel any mental resistance, it is still too big. Shrink the action even further until it feels impossible to say no to. By making the action microscopic, you bypass your brain's natural resistance to change. This establishes a baseline of daily consistency that allows your progress to compound over the years. Step 2 is identifying your Ikigai. Rather than a grand career ambition, Ikigai is a practical framework for identifying a personal reason to wake up every morning. This diagram maps the Ikigai framework. In section 2, draw 4 intersecting circles. Label them what you love, what you're good at, what the world needs, and how you're paid. Draft 1 simple bullet point inside each category. You don't need a world-changing legacy to find purpose. Your Ikigai can be as simple as tending a garden or teaching a specific skill to a family member. Defining this matrix helps prevent lifestyle drift. In Japan's Blue Zones, researchers have found that having this clear sense of meaning is a vital factor in why residents regularly live past 100. Step 3 addresses your health through Hara Hachi Bu. This is a conscious mindfulness pause during a meal, rather than a restrictive calorie-counting diet. As you see here, the brain takes about 20 minutes to accurately register that the stomach is physically full. If you eat until you feel full, you have likely already consumed more than your body needs. In section 3, write down the time of your next meal. Draw a thick pause line through it. This acts as a physical cue to stop halfway through your meal and check if you are actually still hungry. Interrupting the autopilot consumption cycle gives your body exactly what it needs. This slight calorie restriction has been shown to reduce the inflammation that accelerates aging. Step 4 is an environmental reset known as Shinrin-yoku. This is an intentional, distraction-free presence in nature. In section 4 of your paper, explicitly schedule a 10-minute block for a slow, phone-free walk outside. Being among trees triggers a biological response. Your cortisol levels drop and your nervous system begins to shift from a state of alertness to a state of recovery. In a high-demand modern world, scheduling this time away from screens allows your brain to recover from the constant noise of external inputs. For step 5, write down 1 current stressor or flaw in the next section of your blueprint. Now draw a line through it. This line represents the mindset of wabi-sabi, the acceptance that life is imperfect and incomplete. It is a reminder to see beauty in things as they are, rather than how you wish they were. This gesture acts as a starting point for gamin, the quiet strength used to persevere through hardship. By marking it on the paper, you are choosing to handle distressor with dignity instead of letting it dictate your identity. Reframing hardship as a necessary part of your history prevents daily friction from derailing your long-term discipline. The final addition is omoyari. This is the practice of unprompted, compassionate consideration for the comfort of others in your shared environment. In the final section of your blueprint, commit to 1 specific, quiet act of kindness for today. Shifting your focus toward the needs of others helps broaden your perspective, which can naturally reduce individual anxiety and increase social trust. Look at the physical document you have just created. You have moved these principles from the screen to a tangible tool you can actually use. You now have 5 distinct pillars: a microscopic daily action, a purpose matrix, a physical pause for your meals, a scheduled nature break, and a resilience mantra. Select exactly one item from that completed page in front of you to execute immediately upon finishing this video. Lifelong transformation is rarely the result of a sudden overhaul. It is built through the quiet, relentless execution of tiny, intentional choices.